to Miller and Pat?
Well, we're really excited about the win tonight. I think it was our fifth game. We've had our ups and downs, as everybody's seen. We're definitely a work in progress, and I thought tonight we really put a lot of things together, which was exciting to see as a coach. I was really happy with the way our guys locked into the game plan for this game. I thought there was really a defensive attitude, and everybody knows our struggles coming into the game from the shooting perspective. And I'm just a big believer that if you throw yourself into fighting and playing defense and rebounding and doing other things, then the ball starts going in. And I think that's what happened tonight. Our guys were so locked into just competing and playing to win that we shot the ball with confidence and rhythm, and we saw it go in, which is obviously great. And we have such great respect for Bradley, NCAA tournament team from last year, a lot of veteran players, extremely well coached. So we knew we were going to have to play well in order to win tonight.
Questions from the players?
Can you just, Pat, talk about your game tonight? Not just shooting, but your coach was saying that we just kind of controlled the pace, how you controlled the game, the assist. How would you describe it? What it was like on the floor?
Yeah, I think coaches gave us a lot of confidence this week. We, like you said, we've been in a little bit of a slump shooting the ball. And anytime you have that, you start to kind of make decisions out of your character, and you got to shoot the open ones. And so he gave us that confidence this week. You start knocking down the open ones, some other things open up on the floor. They got to press up on the ball screens, and you knock down a couple open jumpers, the floor starts to open up. So a lot of it was confidence tonight for us. And then like I said, everything opened up. Ryan was getting some rolls, and we were getting some good kickouts and some good early offense. So we had a good flow tonight.
You're going up against Pitt on Wednesday. They looked pretty chippy on the defensive side earlier this evening. How are you going to try and maintain your success passing the ball and shooting the ball?
No, I think we'll just play at our own pace. I think we're a pretty physical group ourselves. We have some pretty solid guys at the guard position and at the big position. So, we're going to play at our pace. We won't let them speed us up, push the ball when we have to, and, make them react to us. We're not going to fall into, their game plan. We'll play our game.
Yeah, Coach. Sorry. Yeah, Coach. Have you gotten a chance to talk to Jeff yet? And if so, what is your mindset going into Wednesday's game against him?
No, I have. We're actually staying at the same hotel as them, and there's a lot of ties. Their assistant coach, Tim O'Toole, was my assistant coach. Their SID, Matt Plizga, was with me. But Jeff is like a brother to me, so, he and I were backcourt mates for 3 years and then worked together, and we talk almost every day, honestly. And so I really wanted him to win, and I know he wanted me to win, and we'll both compete like crazy, like brothers would. Like for those 40 minutes, he's going to have his team ready to go. Our staff's going to have our team ready to go, and it's just fun that we both get to play. It's a championship game. I think we both were hoping that it would be the championship game and not the third place game. And, you never want to play against people you care. Because I cheer like crazy for him. Every time he plays, we talk after every game. And so, if it has to happen, you want it to be at this stage, like a championship game in a tournament. And so we'll see what happens. I know my guys are going to be ready to go, and so will his. It should be a fun game.
Anything else for Miller and Pat?
Miller, what Pat did tonight, is that what you've seen a lot in practice?
Yeah, he's just confident. And, he attacks when he needs to, and when he sees an open lane, he's going to attack it. And we had a practice last week where he made, deep threes like he did tonight. And so it's not a surprise to any of us. And, we've seen it in practice, definitely.
Yeah, one more question for Pat. If you had to describe your game or style of play in one word, what would it be?
Competitive probably would be the first word that comes to mind, but my game as a whole, I think I just try to make other guys around me better, unselfish, just try to make the right play. Tonight it was for me to score a bit. They were going under some screens early, and so, unselfish is what I try to do when I'm out there as the point guard.
Anything else for the players? All right. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Coach, we'll take you for another couple minutes.
Okay, great.
So will you talk to him tomorrow?
I'll probably talk to him tonight. We're in the same hotel. So, I saw his brother coming off the floor. They were scouting us, and I've known Jason since he's been in elementary school. So it's cool because during the year you don't really get to see those. You talk on the phone, you text, you do all those things. But all the teams got here on Saturday. We had a welcome dinner last night. So our families, our wives are really close. Our kids are close. So it's been awesome to see his family and to see Jeff and like I said, it's obviously it'll be a little bit weird, but when you're a competitor, you know, you get between those lines, the game starts, like I'm never looking down. Like during a game, I'm never looking at the other coach. I mean, I'm locked into what our team is doing. So, but like I said, the best part about the whole thing is if we had to play, I'm glad it's the championship game, you know, and not the third place game.
Who would win one-on-one back in the day?
I would say me,
Good answer.
but he would say him too. But Jeff was a great player, you know, and what was cool is when I was a sophomore and he was a freshman, you know, we were the starting guards on a team that played in a national championship game in 1994. And, you know, that was always a really special. I remember he had like the game of his life in the Elite Eight against Purdue, and he and I were just jumping around like little kids because we were going to the Final Four, we were hugging and going nuts, and you know, so he and I have a lot of memories together, and so it's cool to be down here in the same tournament with them.
Coach, I believe you have 8 guys who are new.
Yeah.
The cohesion.
See my hair getting a little grayer?
The cohesion. Is this kind of an example of things coming together?
Well, I mean, it's a work in progress, guys. I mean, where we were at, we said coming into this year, you know, we were at a point of our career. We had a bunch of guys that were kind of the pioneers that came in and believed when we didn't have much to believe in. You know, we were selling a dream, we were selling a vision, and those guys took us to heights we've never been before. And then those guys graduated, and you got to get a new group. And you know, we have really good, talented young players. They're just young, you know, and you look out there. Ryan Young's a freshman. Pete Nance is a sophomore, but he missed half the season with mono last year, so he's really a freshman. Miller's a sophomore. Pat Spencer hasn't played basketball in 4 years. You know, you got Bowie, Barron, and Jones that are freshmen. So, you know, we have an extremely young team, and it's really fun for me. You know, there'll be some highs and lows, and I understand that. But it's really fun for me to see them have a night like tonight and kind of see what they've been working towards. Because we've had some tough nights early. We had some tough losses early in the season, and a lot of people have kind of counted us out. And I just told the guys, we just got to keep working. Let's just keep working. Let's keep getting better. We got a lot of games left, and you just come into every game as if it's a new game and see what we can do. And certainly tonight was a real step forward for this group.
Anything else? Yeah, one more question on mine. What is something that you saw tonight against Bradley that you hope to see again from your team Wednesday night?
I just thought we had a competitive edge to us. You know, I think in the games that we had lost, you know, I felt like those other teams kind of brought the fight to us, and we were on our heels a little bit. And you know, I don't want these guys to play on their heels. I want them to play attacking. And I thought the best thing I just saw an edge to how we played. You know, even when they scored at times, or even when we made mistakes, I thought we had good looks. I thought we were saying the right things in huddles. We were, you know, we played like an edgy, chippy team that we're going to have to in order to win at this level.
Anything else?
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Coach.